Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario Odyssey for the Nintendo Switch. We are pretty much done with everything that we can get in the Woody Kingdom for now, as far as the Moonrock Moons are concerned. I will have the comeback for 49, but we will eventually get it. For now, let's fuel up. And from here, we are going to head to the Lake Kingdom, because that's where we went after we went to the Wooded one. And there's not a lot of moons in this kingdom after you beat Bowser. And there's also not a lot of moons after you activate the Moon Rock either. So there's that. Alright. First thing we need to do, besides check out where the Moon Rock is, which is pretty much in that corner near the Odyssey. Matter of fact, there's Luigi, and Luigi's near the Moon Rock. So there is the regular cup for the roving racers, and the, what's it called again? The regular cup for Koopa free running. That's it. Notice that there are no stairs here, so you're gonna have to get down here the long way. Good thing I'm taking care of this first. So we're gonna long jump our way here. Then we're gonna zip our way down here. We're gonna take ourselves a nice little bubble here. Give ourselves a little bit of room. Give ourselves a little bit of oxygen. We're gonna get rid of all those guys. We're gonna get the oxygen from afar with our hat. And then we're going to be the fish for a little while. We need to get all the way to that little platform right there. You don't need to jump out to teleport out. Ow! Don't get in the way. Get away from me. And from here, after taking those little flower platforms over the gap and up here, we should be able to finish. The more of a lead you can keep, the better. And of course, there's also maneuvering around in water and making sure you don't run out of oxygen. So with that taken care of, that is number 32, Lake Kingdom Regular Cup. And from here, it is time to take care of some things. First off, we want to go to the Water Plaza Terrace, which is where the race ended. Oh, there's that thing there. Well, I can easily get this one quickly enough because, well, that's where Peach is. That's where Peach and the Yara will be waiting for you. I can't decide what's lovelier here, the people or the architecture. Is this where that lovely Lock Lady dress that Peach wore was made? Oh, hey, a power moon came floating along. It'll be safer with you. Yes. And that is Peach in the Lake Kingdom, which is number 33. I wonder what there is to see above the clouds. Probably something worth seeing, And yeah, we're going to the Cloud Kingdom after this, and Yeah, being that it was just an interim world that you can't really do much in, there's not a lot of moons in that one either, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. For now, I actually want to get back here because I went to where I wanted to go incorrectly. And yeah, the flower can help destroy your enemies for you if you know what you're doing. If they run into that flower when it's spinning, they get hurt. And here, we have the Style Sisters. And if you talk to each one, they'll want to look at you wearing specific clothes. The first one in red wants you to wear space clothes. The one in silver wants you to wear pirate clothes. And the one in blue wants you to wear cowboy clothes. What's wrong with the spaghetti western? Anyway, this one can be done easily with a lot of warping because, one, there's a display window, which is where we're going to be going if we want to go to the shop to buy and or switch clothes. And here's the Water Plaza Terrace for when we need to warp back to the Style Sisters. So, yeah, time to do a lot of warping back and forth if we want to get these 3 moons. Might as well go ahead and take care of these. Now, we already have the cowboy and pirate clothes, but we need to buy the space clothes. And thankfully we can get them right here because we've gotten enough moons. Satellaview helmet, a memento of some forgotten service. This is based on the BS Satellaview, an accessory that was Japan only for the Super Famicom that basically predates the online services of today. Kind of. You had to connect to a satellite service by St. Giga, and games were broadcast at certain times. And these games would be able to broadcast voice clips that played during the game, and you would also be able to get real CD quality sound, not stuff that was done with the sound chip, like real quality sound that rivaled that of CD based games. No compression, none of that stuff. And sometimes there were specific games that were only available on it, like The Legend of Zelda, Ancient Stone Tablets, among quite a few others that I can't come up with the names of right now. Ancient Stone Tablets is like the first one that comes to my mind. There were special versions of other games, such as Super Mario All-Stars, Legend of Zelda. There were some special Kirby games that were only available on Satellaview. Among other things. There were quite a few games on the Satellaview. And Nintendo surprisingly never refers back to that time in history when the Satellaview was a thing. Oh, and there was also a 16-bit version of The Legend of Zelda as well. I mean, there was a Link to the Past-based game in Ancient Stone Tablets, but there was a 16-bit The Legend of Zelda based on the NES game, so that was a thing. Anyway, I've gone way off topic with that. Might as well go ahead and talk about the Satellaview suit. This outfit represents what the future used to look like. And are you serious? I have to get 200 more coins? Are you seriously kidding me right now? Well, it looks like I'm not going to get that for some time. So, Welp. It looks like I can get the other two at least. Now you can do this. I guess not. Okay, so there's two ways you can do this. There's either the space helmet and the spacesuit, or you can do the Satellaview helmet and the Satellaview suit. You can do either one. Very interesting. I guess they just let you do it one of two ways. In case you didn't have the money for the Satellaview stuff or something. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Let's see what she has to say and see if it does anything for us. Yep, we can use the spacesuit and the space helmet, so this is still on. So, space is in right now. That's number 30. And from here, we can go back to the display window. And we can get the pirate clothes or the... Why am I hanging on that? We can get the pirate clothes or the cowboy clothes. And I'm going to go ahead and get the pirate clothes so I can get the middle one out of the way. Might as well go ahead and take a drink out of the Diet Coke that's in front of me while I'm doing this. I can just keep striking it to make this thing spin. Cool. Alright. Let's go ahead and talk to the middle one. Avast! I be Captain of the Style Sisters. Show me pirate clothes, you scurvy dog. Aye, that's it. Now ye are a pirate dreaded across the 7 seas. I grant this paramount for your help. Yar, worth it. And that is number 29, the trendy pirate look. And now we might as well go ahead and get to... If I can tap the control stick gingerly enough, I can go ahead and get the cowboy clothes from Crazy Cap. I could do it from the Odyssey, but, well, it's a lot cheaper. Not cheaper. A lot easier to get over here. What am I looking for? Cowboy. Okay, cowboy's to the left. I should definitely have it. There it is. It should be far to the left because we got it in Sand Kingdom. And I don't even know why I left the building. Didn't have to. I can just warp from inside the store. Alright. Let's get everybody out of the way here. Keep spinning this. Just to get everyone out of the way. And then we'll go ahead and talk to you. Howdy, partner. This Style Sister wants to take a gander at some cowboy clothes. Yeehaw! You're a cowboy from hat to heel. Take this power moon for a badge. There's the new sheriff in town. And that Old West style, which is number 31. Alright. Back to the Odyssey, we want to use binoculars because I noticed one of the things from earlier and I want to play around with it now. And it's this taxi on a sale and it's right here. Just keeping your sights long enough and you'll get the power moon to come towards you soon enough. Alright, we can just go up the stairs and we can get this now. And that is number 28. Taxi flying through Lake Lamode. And that should be the last one. So, now that that's taken care of, there's a bird on the taller column and not the shorter one. Remember that for later. Anyway, let's... Apparently that wasn't far enough. Let's go ahead and get here for some coins, because I'm going to need 1,000 to get that Satellaview armor, or the suit. And then we can go ahead and get this moon rock. Let's go ahead and get this bad boy out of the way now, just because. And as you can see, there's only 9 extra power moons when you get the moon rock going, and that's one of them. There's another bird there now. It's shiny and everything. So here's what we're going to do. Because this bird goes in a very short loop, it will eventually return to these columns, and then it will fly towards the platform that I'm on once it makes a full lap here. So here's what I want to do. Well, you can tell what I wanted to do there. I wanted to get in the air when the bird is nearby, and then once I'm in the air with the help of the flower, hold down Z left or Z right in order to get up here. And I could reset this, but it doesn't really take long for this bird to make a lap around this area. So I'm not exactly super worried about anything. Like, it's going to show up. Yeah, it's going to show up like right there. And third time's a charm. There it is. Number 38, bird traveling over the lake. And now, we're going to go ahead and we are going to go ahead and get some extra coins. Might as well. And believe it or not, right there was a Goomba in those little bushes there. But we need to get a Goomba here. How are we going to do that? Well, the nearest place to get a Goomba is right here. So we're going to go get one. Ah. Well, I needed the coins anyway. No surprise there. And we need to get to the lowest point before we reach the water. And we need to jump over here. We need to jump to where the lock lady is. And from here, we can take the Goomba back to the Lady Goomba. And this will give us number 39, Love by the Lake. Wah! Okay. Last two I'm getting for the day are within this Moonrock pipe, and they're going to be the hardest ones in this entire video. And I do not want to redo any of this because, well, that's why. There are a lot of these evil waves of poison that you need to jump over, and you need to be the frog to really make this work. So we've gotten ourselves over here now, and well, that went sour. Yeah, be ready for some trial and error up in here, because if you're not, you're gonna have a bad time. Alright. After the frog, everything platform-wise is a lot lower, so you're just gonna have to be very careful. And I mean careful. Okay. Let's get right here. Okay, cool. My microphone is where it should be. I couldn't tell where it was for a moment. So you were able to hear me this entire time. And now, this is the part where you need to really use your shadow to your advantage and not make really bad movements. Because stuff like that will happen if you do. You really want to take your time, which I did not do there, if you want to get the 2 moons that are in this little area. Now, the first one is annoying enough. Just because of all the platforms and how big or small they can be. Understandable. That's fine. That's all good and dandy and everything. Now here, you're moving in one direction. Good grief, I can't do this and talk at the same time. The wave, you're moving in one direction while the waves are moving in another. Which can just as easily describe this. Except, this first part is basically the easy part. Second part is obviously a lot more treacherous. Also, I seem to be getting a net gain on coins every single time, which I'm okay with. Okay. Yeah, like I said, take your time. Don't do things that you shouldn't. Waves of poison hopping over. But wait, there's a key here. There's a little key square there. What do? Well, you want to keep your camera like this. And you don't want to do this! And if you mess up at any point, you have to do all of this over again. Which, not fun. I thought I would not reach the frog there. I'm surprised I'm still getting... Yep. As long as you're making small movements, the frog isn't that unwieldy. And you're not going to be slipping around as much. Yeah, just take your time. Don't move around a whole lot. Watch the waves. Give yourself a comfortable camera angle. And you should be good. Let's give ourselves some more coins here. And I'm at 1,000 now. I wonder what happens if you die and don't have any coins. I'd hate to find out. Okay. Please don't slip. Now, thankfully, getting back is a lot easier. And if you weren't at that camera angle when you got to the key, it switches you to it for the way back. So as a result, I just kept the camera the way it was. So at least the game is a little nice to you when you get waves of poison hot to it. That was 42. The one at the exit was 41. And we finally gotten all of these. We've gotten all the ones that you can get after Bowser, and a few of the Moon Coin ones. Moon Coin. Moon Rock. I have no idea what I'm talking about anymore. Anyway, now that I have... Hello. I want coin. Give me coin. And, yeah, if only it were that simple to get that power moon from that bird. Oh well. At least you can still get coins around here. And there's even more right there. So let's go ahead and right the wrong that I want to correct now that I have the coinage for it. And we're going to go ahead and buy the Satellaview suit to match the Satellaview helmet. By the way, the suit and the helmet for this, Mario did wear it in advertising for the BS Satellaview. That's why the Satellaview suit and the Satellaview hat are here. I love that the game makes homages to various points in Mario history. Anyway, Satellaview suit. This outfit represents what the future used to look like. Yes, this is what the future used to look like in the second half of the 1990s. And we now have the 1,000 coins to get this with. And we don't have to change into it, which is good. Though I did want to show it off. Well, I guess I'll go ahead and show it off. There's the space suit, but there's also the Satellaview helmet. Both of these things are going to be all the way to the right. And, yeah. Mario did wear this in the very early Satellaview advertising. What else is there to say other than we've already found 10 moons? I am actually surprised at all this. Except that it's time to save the game. And that will carry on in the next video. Join me next time where we finish up the Lake Kingdom. Because it's not going to take that much time at all. And then we're going to head to the Cloud Kingdom after that. Depending on how much time there is and how many moons there are when we return over there. Again, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!